What's happening all? So I got a video all ready for last week. Well, not all ready, about 90% done, but no matter what I could do, I just did not like it. So instead of having, I don't know, something that I just wasn't okay with, you pretty much got nothing last week. And then this week I'm working on this one here, which should come out a day or two. I'm going to try and get it up there pretty quick because I didn't get one last week up. So anyway, as a general rule, when I'm making videos and when you're playing online games too, and you stay away from politics and religion. You know, those are two big things that people have a strong feeling towards, and they can cause arguments, all sorts of stuff like that. So you just kind of stay away from them. But I'm going to kind of break my own rule this week because there's something that really bothered me that I'm going to throw up here this week. Now, I don't watch the news because I don't really care. I mean, whenever you watch, it's not that I don't care, I'll rephrase that, but when you watch the news, it's nothing but, you know, this horrible thing happened, these couple people got killed, this car went off a cliff. It's just depressing. So I don't really watch the news. Now, I obviously heard about the whole Texas thing. Hi, road. And of course, I agree that it was a complete tragedy. I mean, it was a horrific thing to happen. But don't think I'm going to sit here and take the stance of those people deserved it or whatever. No, it was horrific, you know. But I was sitting there last night, sorting out my jelly beans on the bed into their individual colors, which everybody does, right? I mean, it's normal because they all taste different, and you don't want to reach in the bucket and get 4 jelly beans and each one of them have a different taste to them. So you got to sort them out and make sure that they're all in their own individual bags and packets, which is perfectly normal. And I had the TV on because I was watching a TV show before I started sorting out my jelly beans. And I wasn't paying attention to the TV really, and the news came on. And I'm a pretty laid back person. There really isn't much that bothers me. I mean, I don't really get all bent out of shape about much. But as I was sorting my jelly beans, I could hear the news behind me, and I didn't turn it off. It was just kind of background noise. And they were interviewing these people about the whole Las Vegas event. And these people said something that actually made me feel almost like rage building up just instantly. I mean, I was so irritated that I don't know how to really explain it, but it just, you know, one of those things, and it just bothered me that much. And they were interviewing these people, and I don't know, they were some college kids or something, and they started going on about how tragic the event was for them, and how much it hurt them, and all this stuff. And it sickened me that they would go on like that, be it for the attention, be it for whatever else, because these weren't people that were there. They weren't people that had family members get hurt. They weren't people that had friends get hurt. They had nothing to do with it. They were in a completely different state, and they heard about it on TV, and they're standing up there talking about how tragic and how much it hurt them, and it actually sickened me. I mean, I got pissed trying to sit there and sort my jelly beans because to think about the people that were actually involved, the people that lost family members, the people that are still in the hospital, it is tragic, and my sympathies go out for them, and I wish them all the best. And those people have a right to stand there and talk about how tragic the event was and how much it affected them. But to hear these people basically just digging for attention and how much it hurt them when they were in no way involved, it angered me more than I have been in quite a while. Because it just, it just seemed like it's a bunch of kids whining about something to gain attention, to make everyone say, oh, we understand, poor you, when nothing happened to them. I understand being sympathetic to it and saying, yeah, that was really tragic for the people involved, and I feel terrible for them because I do. But like I said, to stand there and go on about how much of a tragedy it was for you when you weren't there. You had no detrimental effects from what happened other than, feeling bad. Yes, it was a horrific thing. I almost couldn't believe that people would take such a horrific event like that and try and, I don't know, make it about them, make it, try and get attention for themselves. It just, I don't know. But it's definitely something that you can probably tell that I'm not okay with, but I mean, what are you going to do? That's just proof positive of how disgusting and just how attention needy some people can be. But I do want to say my best wishes to the people that were involved and the people that had family members get hurt. It was a horrific thing, and hopefully the people that are injured recover. And alright, we have a slight issue that I set my map for one place, but I need to go to a different one first. But yeah, it definitely bugged me. It's the type of people that any type of horrific event, when those earthquakes or tsunamis hit in Japan, I'm sure they were telling their friends about how hurt they were and how tragic it was and how hard it was for them to deal with it, and not even paying any thought at all to the people actually involved and how horrific it was for them. As you can tell from this rant, yeah, they just really, really bother me. But yeah, I mean, sorry for the rant this week, guys, instead of my normal happy, joy self, but it's just something that I had to put out there because it was bothering me that much. But once again, thank you guys for joining me. I hope everyone has a wonderful week, and take care.